Greetings, my friends! My name is Aiden, and welcome back to the realm of Arcanis. I'm sorry that the last video took about a month to upload, but, you know, it's the holidays. We all get busy with stuff, don't we? And, as you'll see now, we worked on this big farming area consisting of a farmhouse, stable, farming silo, windmill, and we updated our animal farm. Also added this little bee farm for our little honey makers, and this nice crop farm for just sustainable resources, as a farmer be doing. But every Minecraft player in their world eventually gets the singular task of slaying a reptilian from another dimension, specifically a dragon. And while legends tell of a distant underground fortress containing a mystic portal that may lead to a realm containing such a beast, you didn't hear it from me. I believe that it is in our best interest to find and slay this beast to see what we can acquire from it. It may help us in the long run for whatever we might need. And from the ancient texts I've uncovered, it is stated that 12 iris-related relics are required to open this gateway. And the text also states that these relics can only be forged through the use of a scorching powder acquired from a monster from a hellscape, and a tall, black, lanky creature with amethyst eyes that shimmer in the dark. Now, I don't know about you, but from what I can tell, that sounds like we need some ender pearls, as well as some blaze powder. The ancient texts specifically say we need 12 of these relics, but it also states that they are required to locate the hidden structure, and their tracking ability can sometimes render their abilities innate, shattering them upon use. So I think if we take 8 of these blaze rods, crafted into 16 blaze powder, combine them with our Eyes of Ender, we can create Eyes of Ender. Yeah, I meant to say Ender Pearls, but yeah, you get the picture. You know what I meant originally. But I also believe that we may require some potions. But I also believe we may require the use of brews and alchemy for such a fight. Powerful liquids that can increase our strength, speed, and regeneration. And if I know brewery as well as I do, I think we already have the blaze rods to make the blaze powder. We're gonna need some sugar, a few tears from the ghasts, and the membranes of the deadly phantoms. Mix them together with some nether wart. Mix the ingredients into a few bottles of water. And potentially, we can create some powerful brews. And when utilizing a crimson stone, the prolonged effects of these unnatural beverages can be increased. Now, I don't know why, but this chest might have something to do with the dragon. It is a mystery that still eludes me, but I'm hoping that the mystery is soon to be uncovered. For now, my clairvoyancy is limited on such a subject, but I only hope that the puzzle can be fully put together. Strength, speed, regeneration, and of course, it won't hurt to mobilize like a gentle flower. We might as well store these brews in here for later use. And of course, we may have to employ the minerals to build the bridges we cannot, as well as potions that can allow us to fall like a gentle feather in the wind. And I think for a celebration after we defeat the dragon, perhaps some fireworks could be a nice celebratory use. I can't piece together what, but something in my mind is telling me that we will need to climb something using the power of a ladder. After all, the scaling abilities of a ladder are the most proficient I've ever witnessed. I also feel as though, when it comes to slaying a dragon, we may require the necessary arsenal, preferably in the ranged format. I may have been practicing earlier and may have had a little mishap. Yes, these arrows should prove very well to our cause. Perhaps maybe even some bottles, as well as a few chests to store whatever treasure we might uncover. And I know it may seem a bit unorthodox, but I believe a piston may be required. I don't know, I can't piece it together, but something in my mind is just telling me what I need to hear. And by that I mean, it's just telling me what I might require. You never know. You never really know. And I might want to try and get a better look at this dragon, just to bear and witness its majesty. So why not use a spyglass to get a closer look? And perhaps a cozy resting place, for in case we are tired after our longing battle. But I do believe that is all the necessary items required for this task. So why don't we begin our expedition and see where the eyes take us. To the north, then. So then, let us set sail! This island is comprised entirely of stone, and it feels unnatural. Perhaps this is where we are supposed to be, but I don't know. The eye points me right here. But where could it be if it... Unless... Of course. Underground. Ugh. I sense it is close. Perhaps we must dig down more. A brick. Well, wouldn't you know it? A hidden structure under the stone. It's said that the portal can be found here, but I see no evidence of it. I suppose we will have to just start exploring. A hidden library. Seems interesting. I wonder what secrets this may hold. My word, that's a lot of enchantments. And more treasure here. I do not want to desecrate an ancient structure, but if my goal is to be achieved, I might have to. Ooh, golden apple. That could prove useful. Well, would you look at that? A hidden portal. Like the ancient text spoke of. Maybe if I place the eyes in like this. Very interesting indeed. I suppose we should set our spawn. And I suppose without further ado, we face whatever challenge lies beyond this portal. So let our adventure continue. with that, the trial is ended, and we have emerged victorious. It was a challenge, but we managed to prevail. Actually, didn't notice this egg. I was unaware that this was here. It's almost as if it spawned when the dragon died. I suppose it requires a tender love and care. I only hope that I can raise it right. Don't worry. I'll look after you, little one. You'll be safe in here for now. And I suppose we could return home, but there's something about this that's calling me over. I feel as though our adventure is not yet finished. I wonder, what happens if we just try this? I seem to be on top of a weirdly stacked purple plant. So there is more than just a singular island. Fascinating. That's an odd-looking structure. I was unaware that those existed here. But I suppose we should venture out across these desolate islands. Despite that, it seems that falling will lead to a bottomless nothingness. We should probably watch our step whilst we do so. It wouldn't hurt to drink one of these to prevent our fall from plummeting that much faster. Or perhaps we can just do this. That seems a bit safer. This is oddly enjoyable, just warping around. I should repotion, because we don't know what challenges await us in that structure, what monsters could be lurking. Alright, we have arrived. And what, pray tell, creatures are you? Not very strong. At least and out of those shells. Seems to be a lot of them in this room particularly. Oh. I seem to be going upwards. What awaits us up here? More of you. Some boots. Ooh, and gold. The sword. Suppose we could store all of this in here for now. Seems to be everything inside the structure. Oh, except for you, of course. But I suppose now we can leave. But I feel as though there is more that we could uncover that we have not yet seen. I suppose we should just venture out farther. Perhaps in this direction. Yet again, we must danger across this very fear-invoking chasm of nothingness. Whew, glad that's over. That is very unsettling. This place should really use a makeover. It's very desolate. It's almost as if some higher force has been ignoring that plea. As if somebody's been calling out. If some bodies have been calling out for this place to be added on to. I don't know. I'm no god. I have no control over that. It just seems like something that would be a nice touch-up for this place. There seems to be nothing over here, so I suppose we should just backtrack. Once again across this deadly chasm. This does not fill me with comfort. This fills me with unease. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get out of that story voice, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't like traversing those. It's really not fun. No. What was I saying? I believe this path north will take us to somewhere unique. Is that a ship? And more of those creatures guarding the fortress. We shall make quick work of them. More armor. I'll take that. This tower seems to go farther up. Let us elevate ourselves. Ooh. You seem to be in numbers in this room, particularly. Numbers do not win a battle. They may help one, but they do not win one. And you have just assured your own defeat by placing me higher than you. It's over, monsters. I have the high ground. More armor. A few saddles as well as more armor. A few more of you still remain, I see. Fighters to the end. You are persistent creatures, I'll give you that. Now, what lies ahead in here? Yeah! Some diamonds. A sword. More leggings. Some gold, and I won't take those because those are cursed. But what might these be? They look as though they might give me some sort of flying capability. Oh, attacking from behind, I see. The coward's way. Ah! Ah! Now what might this be? Doesn't seem to be a dragon head, but more of a replica. Let's see what these can really do. Huh? Whoa! Ah! We can fly! And oh, I forgot I had these fireworks. I guess these can keep me elevated. Ah. What a useful item. Ugh. Now all we need to do is run back to that portal. But I am going to need some ender pearls, so forgive me for this. I suppose I should also put a lot of this away for storage and to make room. I suppose we shall return home. And there is our exit. And I suppose we shall go home. Ugh. On the soils where we once washed up. It is a sight to behold. Hello, Callus. I hope you didn't miss me too much. And look at all the treasure we've acquired. We might as well store it here for safekeeping. This dragon head. I will mount it on my wall. And yes, these, what did they call them? Elytra? They seem like they could be of great use. And I think they look fairly nice on me. All things considered, I'd say this expedition and journey was very fun, but from what I can tell, it has only just begun. So I hope you all enjoy. So feel free to comment, feel free to like, feel free to subscribe, and until then, I will see you all later. So as I say, each and every day, lightning out.